Welcome to Maths class. I am MS Hadimani. Today we are discussing square and square roots. You see some examples here. Dear students, what you observe? You clear that the squares of the numbers. Dear students, in the examples, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, etc. In the next examples, dear students, we have the some figures. They are like squares boxes. In the first example, 1 square is there. That is, square of 1 is 1. Similarly, in the down example, 4 boxes, I mean squares. They are squares of 2 is 4. Similarly, square of 3 is 9. Square of 4 is 16. Square of 5 is 25. We write down these squares in the symbol using the symbol square root. Square root of 1 is equals to 1. Square root of 4 is equals to 2. Square root of 9 is equals to 3. Square root of 16 is equals to 4, and also square root of 25 is equals to 5. Dear students, question will be arise. What is square number? Square number means the number you get when you multiply by itself. In the example, 4 is multiply twice. I mean, we multiply the 2 times when we get 16. So 16 is the square number. 4 is the square root number. Dear students, similarly, the square of the 0 is 0. When we multiply the 0 into 2 times, we again get 0. Square of the 2
Dear
is
students, we
4. When
understand
we
the square
multiply 2
numbers,
times,
but
we
how
get
can we
4.
identify the
And
perfect
the
squares?
square of the
You see
3 is
these
also
examples.
9. It is
My dear students, if
continuous.
a number is ends with 2 or 3 or 7 and 8 at its place, so it must not be square number. For examples, 132, 72, 28. These are all ends with the 2, 2, 8 in its unit places. So that's why, dear students, 132, 72, and 28 are not a perfect squares. If a number ends with 1 or 4 or 5 or 6 and 9 at units place, so it may be a square.
Dear students, I given two examples below here. One is 16, another one is 15. Yes, 16 is a perfect square because we can multiply 4 into 2 times, then we get 16. But 15 is not a perfect square because it ends with the 5. Dear students, we are going to the next concept, property of unit digit of a square numbers. Dear students, you observe the first two examples. Dear students, 1 its a square is 1, 9 its a square is 81. If a number has a 1 or 9 in the units place, then it's a square ends with the 81. You see the two squares in the given examples. Here, dear students, 1 its a square is 1, its a square is ends with the 1. Similarly, square of the 9 is 81, it's also ends with the 1. So you carefully observe. If we consider the 11, its square is also 121. The square of the 11 is 121. It ends with the 1. You observe here the 121, it has the 1 in its unit place. Similarly, you observe example number 3 and 4. Here 2 into 2 equals to 4 and 8 into 8 is equals to 64. You observe, dear students, if a number has a 2 or 8 in the units place, then its squares ends with the 4. Dear students, here 2 into 2 4, 8 into 8 64. 64 ends with the 4. If you take 12 into 12, then that's also ends with the 4, because the square of the 12 is 144. Dear students, you observe the given examples carefully. The continuous part of the same concept. Here, if a number has a 3 or a 7 in the units place, then its square ends with the 9. In the example, 7 into 7 is equals to 49. 7 into 7, it has the square 49. 49 ends with the 9. Similarly, my dear students, if a number has a 4 or a 6 in the units place, then its a square ends with the 6. So square of the 4 is 16. 16 ends with the 6. And square of the 6 is 36. 36 is also ends with the 6. Dear students, any numbers having the 4 or 6 in their units place, then squares also ends with the 6. Dear students, we go to the next concept, that is even and odd squares. If a number is odd, so its square is also odd. If a number is even, so its square is also even. Examples: 16. It's a square of the 4. 4 is the even. Its square is also 16. 16 is also even. If you consider a 5, it's a odd number. Its square is 25. That is also odd. And consider 11. It's odd. Its square is also odd. That is 121. But here 12 is even. Its square is 144. 144 is also even. Then again 7 is odd. Its square is 49. 49 is also odd number. Practice this type of the examples in your daily life. Thank you. Thank you, dear students.